The first matriculation exam started in Turku Academy in the 1850s. At first, they were only oral examinations. Later, 2 written exams were added. Women could participate only with a special permission before the change made in 1874. The system was reformed in its current shape in 1921.
There are 4 compulsory subjects. You have to take mother tongue, either Finnish or Swedish or Sami, and then you can choose 3 among math, English, Swedish, and 1 humanities subject. People usually take more than 4 subjects. The grading system has 7 tiers. About 5% of the participants attain the highest grade laudator, and about the same number get improbatur, which means that they have failed and they have to retake the exam.
Regular school ends in February and students celebrate it together. They have a theme and they dress up in costumes. In this celebration, teachers and younger students get acknowledgements and prizes. They ride around town on the flatbed of a lorry, cheering and throwing candy to younger students. After that, they usually go on a cruise to party and have fun together. Then the study break begins. During the break, they prepare themselves for the exams.
The matriculation examinations take about 2 weeks, with the subjects spread evenly throughout. Everybody is in the same hall doing the same examinations.
When school ends at the beginning of June, there is a ceremony for the high school graduates, and there they get their students' caps. The principal and the teachers give the high school diplomas and the students' caps to the students. There are music performances and speeches, and everybody joins in singing Gaudeamus Igitur, a traditional song in Latin with the message, "Let us be merry while we are young." After that, students usually go to celebrate with their families.
The grades are essential when applying for a polytechnic or a university. The system is currently being changed. The weight of the matriculation examination is increasing in comparison to entrance exams.
How long do arrangers of the exam have time to prepare for the matriculation exam?
Well, basically all the year you can do some things in advance, and the more you do in advance, the less work you have when the time comes up. But the students make their choices about the exams 3 or 4 months before the exams. So 3 or 4 months before we know how many exams do we need and how big room we need, and then we can start planning.
Who arranges the exam?
On the country level in Finland, the Matriculation Examination Board, which is a separate official from the Ministry of Education or other educational officials and institutions. But in our school, in every high school, there has to be someone who is responsible, named as a responsible, and I, as an assistant principal, am the responsible here. And there are many people who help me, but I'm the one who's responsible in the end.
What can students take to the exam?
Their computer and accessories. Nothing wireless, no wireless mouses or wireless headphones, but wired mouses and headphones are allowed. And food and drinks, because the exam time is 6 hours, so it's pretty long. And you can take pencils and rubbers and other equipment to make things with paper, but paper is only for sketching. You don't get any points for answers on paper. You must answer on the computer for every question, and that's all you can take.
What kind of preparation do the exams need from the arrangers?
Well, first of all, we must book a big room. In many high schools, they book their sports hall for 3 weeks, so they can't play any sports there. Right now, we don't have a sports hall, but in Virat, the city council hall is booked for 3 weeks every autumn and every spring for us. So the city council meets in other places, and then the room must have enough power supply, and you must build a local area network with Ethernet cables, and you must have some computers for the exam arranging, and you must have many technical things like preparations for a power failure. There's a 17-page document that tells how many computers you need as a spare computers, and what equipment must be prepared for power failure. It's a long story, but then you need to have enough tables and chairs and medication if someone gets sick, and that kind of stuff. Then you need to prepare the students. You got to tell that you come here 8:30 at the morning, and you take your computer with you. So you gotta prepare the people also. And when the exam day comes, you take the USB memories and papers and other stuff that is needed in the exam day. And then it starts.
How has the digitalization changed the exams for the school who arranges them?
Well, it has become faster to organize, more reliable and easier. When you play with paper, there is always the danger that some paper is lost. And in the old times, with the paper exams, there had to be many practices to ensure that no paper is lost. In the paper era, first you had to mail to the examination board that how many exam papers do we need. Then they were posted in a month earlier. Then we had to store the papers in a locked vault until the exam day comes, and then we had to keep the exams and put all the exam papers, answer papers to the vault again, and mail them to the board, and you had to be sure that the mail doesn't lose any packets. So there was also always the danger of losing paper packages. Nowadays everything moves by the internet, so everything happens quick, and you can't lose answers. The exams have become more versatile. The questions you can use videos in physics and any subject, so the questions are more versatile. And one of the big changes is that the digitalization has changed what is done during the lessons in high schools. So now you have to prepare for the digital exams, so computers are used much more than before, and this is true in almost all subjects.
Okay, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Top tips against study stress. Planning helps. Plan how you use your time daily, when to study, when to relax. Divide what you have to do over several days and weeks. Avoid last-minute panics. Do your homework and assignments in time. Care for yourself. Eat well, sleep enough, move your body. Enjoy friendship, hobbies, nature, music, beauty, art. Get your values in order. One failed exam is not the end of the world. Your grades are not a statement about your value as a human being.
What's your name?
My name is Emilia.
My name is Tuomo.
Which exams did you have and how did they go?
I will have my first exam tomorrow and it's chemistry.
I already wrote biology and I think it went fine.
How did you prepare for the exams?
Just studied a lot and made like old exams about the subjects.
Yeah, same here. And for extra I took an optional class in Tampere where I studied biology for a week.
Did you have exam stress?
Yeah, quite much.
Yeah, little bit.
What did you do to ease it?
Well, just think that I will get over it and the exam will be over soon. So, and I think the stress helps a little bit to make the exam.
Yeah. Well, you need to focus on other things than school also, not only in the subject that you're writing. So you need to have some hobbies in the side. I think that helps you.
How are these exams different from usual exams?
Well, they are quite much longer. We have 6 hours to make them, and usually it's only 3 hours. So have bigger, longer.
Yeah, and questions are a little bit more challenging.
Did something on the exam surprise you?
I think in biology there was like only environment stuff. So, and there was so little of human biology and cell biology.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.